You're here for the good times and you're here for the bad times. And this part is a video response to Nitro Freak. Now, I know that Nitro Freak might not necessarily like me that much. He misunderstood something that I said in a video response I made to him. It wasn't about you. It was about someone else. I swear. You know what I'm saying? I swear. It was about someone else. It was a Cowboys fan. So here's what I'm going to say. Because I saw your video, right? After the game was over, I looked on YouTube. I usually don't watch YouTube videos. But I saw your video specifically, and the title was, "I'm embarrassed to be an Eagles fan." Well, let me just give you the quick response, my dude. If you're embarrassed to be an Eagles fan, then just stop. You know I used to be one of those people who used to gatekeep the fan base and say, you're not a real Eagles fan, you're not a real fan, this and that, because you did this and that, or you said this and that. I'm too old to police people, but I always say this: if your mental health is just not there, then take a break, dude. Take a break. Yeah, sure, it looks like you're jumping off the bandwagon, but at the end of the day, it's your life. It's the choices that you're making. You're making a choice because you feel like it's the right choice to make. But I think that at the end of the day, you got to just do you. If you're not feeling it, then you're not feeling it. Here's my personal opinion about being a fan. I was here. Well, okay, I wasn't here. But I was an Eagles fan during the team's worst seasons. 3-13, I was a fan of the Eagles. I would watch as many games as I could. It wasn't easy. Sometimes it wasn't easy to watch games. I was, a fan when the team went 6-10 in 2005. I was a fan of this team when the team went 8-8. My first year on YouTube, at one point we were 5-8, and I was the only Eagles fan making videos, and I was totally fine with it. I was on YouTube when the team went 4-12. I was here during the Dream Team. I was here during the Chip Kelly years. Okay? I watched every single game last year. We went 4-11-1. I watched every single game, and let me just tell you, it was a train wreck. And I wished that I would stop, but I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop watching the train wreck. I couldn't stop watching the train go down the track and just completely derail. I couldn't stop. So the fact of the matter is, you just have to do what you need to do to survive in this world. And if that isn't watching the Eagles, if that is stopping being a fan until hopefully someday we're good, well then let me just tell you that's just what you got to do. I'm not going to stand here and I could stand here and judge you, but no one needs to stand here and judge the decisions that you make, because at the end of the day, it's a decision that you made. No one is going to because you made a video, but at the end of the day, some people have it in them to watch abuse and to take abuse, and some of us don't. Maybe you're one of the strong ones. I don't know. But you had to know that this team wasn't going to be that good. You had to know. I knew that this team wasn't going to be that good. I said it on Twitter all the time. Now, the season isn't over, and I hope that this team does better. I hope this team wins. I hope this team has a great year. But at the end of the day, we all saw this from a mile away, okay? It's hard to rebuild. Some teams stay in the rebuilding stage forever. Forever. I may never see my team win another Super Bowl. I may never see my team go to the playoffs. It just might never happen. But what people need to understand, and Nitro Freak, what you have to understand, if you come back after saying what you said, dude, it's gonna look bad. I'm not gonna call you out because that's just not what I do anymore. But the fact of the matter is, like, if you're embarrassed to be an Eagles fan, then don't be an Eagles fan. Be a fan of another team that's winning. Go ahead and do it. I'm totally fine with it. I'm too old to gatekeep and police. But I'll tell you one thing. A true fan isn't embarrassed to be a fan of their team. Okay? A true fan is not somebody who always thinks the team is going to be good and always thinks that the team is going to win. A true fan criticizes their team. But a true fan sticks with their team. And if you can't watch them, that's fine. I haven't always been able to watch my team. But a true fan continues to be a fan. But again, if you don't want to be a fan, then that's fine. Maybe you're the strong one again. There has never been a time in which I was embarrassed to be a fan, unless the fans did something ridiculously dumb and stupid. That might be the only time. But I love this team. Okay? This team, I bleed green. Right? You look in my closet, it's filled with jerseys. I'll never be a fan of another team. It's never going to happen. People have tried, but they will always fail. It's not for everybody. I can tell you that. It's not for everyone. The Eagles are a heartbreaking team. But despite all of that, I would take it anyway. Because I've seen success. I saw the top of the mountain. I saw the ring. I saw my favorite player of all time become a Super Bowl MVP. And I'll say this. If I ever said what he said, that would completely tarnish all of it for me. But again, if you are embarrassed with being a fan, I completely respect you and I completely respect your wishes to not be a fan. That's fine. And maybe you were speaking out of anger. I don't know. But I respect it. But understand, I would never go that route.